The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Ausar Thompson. Then it's Oden. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Santos in at the 3. And for the Nets, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So Brooklyn will get the first possession. Now Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. And Oden pulls it down.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Santos. Ben Simmons with the rebound. It's tipped. Here's Oden. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Oden with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's Adebayo. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons left side. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton sets the screen for Simmons. That one good for 2.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Here's Santos. No good from outside. Simmons against Oden. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Santos has gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Here's Schroeder. And Oden pulls it down.
Boy, that's as good a look as he's going to get, in my opinion. He's just got to shake that one off and get ready for the next chance.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Bogdanovich passes to Claxton. Simmons finds Claxton. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Attention fans. Now on the court, it's your host.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich against Butler. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. Irving with it. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
Simmons looking it over. Baseline jumper. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Mr. Williamson. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. Rebound by Butler. Oladipo finds Irving. Back to Oladipo. Butler with the ball. The kick out to Oladipo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Milton. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Leonard dishes to Williamson. No good on the three. Brooklyn trails by 5. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Hilton the pass to Claxton. And he banks in the layup. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Bogdanovich. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Oladipo left side. 3 seconds left. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Thunder, they're up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Jimmy Butler. Rivers out there with Ainge. Then there's Williamson. And it's Santos in at the small forward position.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
Now here's Schroeder. Still scoreless. Pass to Thomas. From downtown, hits it from three-point range.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Brooklyn trailing. For 3. No good on that one. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Schroeder against Rivers. Now here's Schroeder, guarded closer. Good D by Williamson. Pass to Rivers. Now Butler. Beyond the arc. Look at the distance. Jimmy buckets.
That one's deep, real deep, but Butler has proven he's more than capable of draining the long ball.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Nets making a switch here. Whitehead's checked in. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Schroeder. Over Young. And stolen by Oden. Thompson for the triple. They get the rebound. Three-pointer. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons checked in for Johnson. And Bogdanović is subbed in for Williams. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here's Oladipo. Still without a basket. Thompson with the bucket.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Nets.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Shake Milton.
Brooklyn trails by 10. Knocks it loose and stolen by Oden. Drives to the hoop. Count it. Good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Milton. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp.
For your home team, number 33, Nicholas Claxton.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Claxton a screen on Adebayo. The drive by Simmons. Here's Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls.
2 times.
And Claxton drops them both. And Thompson kicks to Oladipo. Over Milton. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Thompson against Bogdanović. Pass to Whitehead. Claxton a screen on Young. Pulls it up. Shot's good by Whitehead. Here's Oladipo. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Milton looking around. Shot's good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got it back down to within single digits for Brooklyn.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Buries it from three-point range. Adebayo's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Whitehead. He's got 5. Pass to Bogdanović. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Brooklyn trails by 10. Simmons with it. Outside Bogdanović. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Milton. It's stolen by Adebayo. Thompson from long range. And we finish one half of basketball. The Oklahoma City Thunder up by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Oh. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Welcome.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Let's get an update on Schroeder. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now here's Schroeder. And Oden pulls it down. Oden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Adebayo passes to Santos. Traps in the tray. Santos has got 9.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
Woke loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pulls it from 20. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets. And the layup's good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The shot by Ainge, no good. Brooklyn trails by 18. Pass to Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
At the line for your home team, Nicholas.
That free throw missing.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Schroeder kicks to Simmons. Bogdanovich inside, defended by Butler. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 9.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Ainge. Sinks the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And that sends Cam Thomas to the free throw line.
At the line.
It's on Danny Ainge. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Santos. And he's good on the three ball. Santos has got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Claxton against Adebayo. Bounce pass, Claxton. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
So for the Nets, Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Shake Milton in for Cameron Thomas.
Home team foul. Shake Milton. First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team, Danny Ainge. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, you got to love the raw tenacity Danny Ainge brings to this game. I mean, this guy works so hard to make an impact and just refuses to let other players push him around. He's a great competitor.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Schroeder, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. High post, Johnson. Leonard's there. A shot by Johnson, no good. Santos, the pass to Ainge. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Ainge has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, what a quick shot by Ainge. He gets the ball and doesn't waste any time knocking it down.
Pass to Schroeder. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Milton kicks it over to Schroeder. Now Claxton. They get a hand on it. Johnson with it. Just 5 on the clock. Trying his luck from deep. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Schroeder misses from close range. And here we go. And here's Leonard from 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Thunder delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Irving on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Ainge is out there with Rivers. Then it's Ausar Thompson. Then it's Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Second chance shot. And Thompson gets it to go.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Williams with a clean look from outside off the mark. Here's Ainge. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And here are the Nets. Here's Milton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Shake Milton, stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Good on the second free throw. And here's Thompson. Over Williams. Thompson misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Williams' shot is off.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
A 3 ball. And it's Ainge that time on the assist by Rivers.
Ainge is such a versatile player, but that's his bread and butter right there. He's really a good shooter from distance.
Schroeder passes to Sharp. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing. Thompson outside. Takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now, Milton. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Milton. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Milton's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Here's Leonard. Milton grabs the board. Milton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 seconds. And at the line, 1.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Ben Simmons comes in for Johnson. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Williams. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Bogdanovich passes to Claxton. Poked away. Simmons against Williamson. Oladipo for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Schroeder against Young. Schroeder dishes to Thomas. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton. And that one is good. 11 points for Nick Claxton.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Claxton's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. From the arc. Santos, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. And the basket by Thomas.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
And Young with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Claxton a screen on Oladipo. From deep, Thomas. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder, and it's good, 2 points. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
1:12 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Thomas. Outside Simmons. With the teardrop, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Milton against Ainge. Whitehead passes to Williams. Drills it from outside. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From about 19 feet. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Milton. Good work there as it goes. A 3 from Leonard. No good on that one. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-4 run. Johnson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's Rivers. And he uses the glass on the layup. visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.